Hello everyone! Hi Flosstube! Hi family! Hi friends! I'm Gail, and this is my Flosstube channel, Gail's Golden Needle, where I talk about cross-stitch and quilting and sewing and other crafts. So first I want to say a big welcome to, I have a couple of new subscribers, so I'm so glad that you did, subscribed, and a big thank you to Gail Phillips for a lovely, just the best shout out. It was just so lovely. Gail Phillips has a Flosstube. You should go watch hers. She's from Australia. She has some awesome work. She does awesome handwork. It's just amazing. A lot of biscornues. She has some heids, and she's doing some cut work, I think it is. And she's just a lovely, lovely person. So I hope that you go and watch Gail Phillips. So, hi Gail. And I'd also like to say a big thank you to all those who continue to watch and who comment. Thank you so much for the comments. It just means so much. They seem to come at a point in my day that I really need them. And it does lift my spirits. So thank you so much for the comments. So now, let's get on to all the good stuff. I have a fully finished object. A couple of them maybe. And I have a couple of works in progress, some whips. And I have a UFO, an unfinished object. It really is unfinished. And I'll talk about the quilting at the end. So let's start with my FFO. I finished the cardinal from the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. So I finished the cardinal. It turned out so nice. And this is the back fabric that I used. Just some stuff for my stash. Now the trim is, like I said, it's that chenille yarn. And I have a hard time with gluing. I know some of you have a hard time with sewing machines. I have a hard time with glue. The one glue, and I keep it upside down, but it's just so hard to squeeze. And then the hot glue gun, I've burnt myself several times. I'm trying to get more comfortable with glue, but I'm much better at a needle and thread. So this was sewn on. So it's just sewn on the edge. So, and it's a little fuzzy because it is yarn and it's chenille, but that's okay. So there's my finish. I like this. This is really pretty. Now a couple other things I thought I'd share. These are some finishes that I did a couple years ago. This was my first attempt at this, and it's not really, but it's appropriate for this time of year because it is an ornament. So this is a folded fabric ornament, and this was my first one, so I realized you really need contrasting fabrics. And so this is the same thing all the way around. So, and I don't know, the way I was doing it, the ball ended up being kind of squishy, kind of flat on the side, on the front and the back, but it's okay. And then I did another one. So in this one came out a little bit better. I did a Grinch one. So there are some YouTubes about folded fabric ornaments. It's really easy. There's no sewing, there's no gluing, it's just little pins. It's just a lot of cutting out of fabric, a lot of pieces of fabric. So there's my Grinch. Okay, now on to the whips. I have some works in progress. First up, and like I said, I left it on the hoop because it's just nice and tight. And that is the Scarlet House Berry Merry Christmas. This one's turning out really pretty. I did have some, had to work out some, I think I messed up here. Oh, I missed some stitches. Oh well. There's some mistakes on here. So here it is. I got some more of the words, Merry Christmas, and I'm working on the snowflakes. So And I'm using, I think it's 3865, something like that, one of those whites. It seems it's still not quite showing up, but that's okay. I kind of like that the snowflakes are just lightly in the background. I think that'll work really nice. And then the next one are the Santas that I've been working on. So the first one is by Prairie Schooler. And this is the 2007 Santa. So this is the one I'm doing. Okay. And then the second one is the Prairie Schooler Santas Revisited, and I'm doing this one over here. I'm holding the flower. And I'm doing this on 18 count dill. I think this one was, I don't remember what this one, oh, this was the one, the fabric, it's an 18 count, but I don't remember what the name of it is. So this is what I've gotten so far. I didn't iron it because I don't want to over stress the fabrics. So there they are. Still have a lot of red to put in it. That's about all I've got, is the red and the feet. Everything else is about done. So, like I said, on this one, I changed up the colors in his scarf. I put a little purple and green in there. So, and I have to do some big back stitching still in some areas. But it's really coming out, you know, the birds need some feet over here, some back stitching. But I think it's coming out really nice. I really like this color with this, with the Prairie Schooler Santas. I think I need to get some more of that for future Prairie Schoolers. I think it'd be really nice. So, like I said, this is probably going to be a really short one. I probably won't be back until after Christmas. I was thinking of doing a whip parade, a works in progress parade, because I've got quite a stack of project bags over there and some plans for the new year. So I thought I would do that on Christmas Eve. I'm sorry, New Year's Eve. My husband has to work on New Year's Eve. I have to work on New Year's Eve, but that night we're not doing anything. So I think I'll just do a whip parade on New Year's Eve. So let me know if you'd like to see a whip parade on New Year's Eve. You know, if anybody's staying at home, like everybody is, have something to watch. So I just, that's all I have for now. Oh, I almost forgot the ornament. It was sitting right here in front of me. So this is an ornament off of our tree. And it's a special ornament. So I just wanted to share this one with you. And it's the one we brought back from Hawaii. Like I said, my husband's Hawaiian. So I have on my tree, Mele Kalikimaka. So, with that, if you're not here to hear about the Grinchmas quilt, and you're just here for the cross stitch, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. For those who are celebrating Christmas, Mele Kalikimaka, Merry Christmas. And I will see you on the other side. Bye. Now, if you wanted to stay for the Grinchmas, this quilt is a BQ3, number 3. So, and this is kind of what it looks like. And it's by the Maple Island Quilts Company. So this is the BQ3. You can kind of see, I wanted to show you like this, because it's hard to see sometimes with the fabrics what really did the whole design, overall design. And I'm only showing a portion of it. It's all the way to the floor. So it's a large twin size. You know, needs to fit tall, big guys in my family. So this one is, these were from another panel that was a fabric line, the Grinch fabric line. And I don't remember who did this line, but this was some of the Grinch fabric, the dots, and the stripe here is also part of the line. The border, I don't know, the border I had a hard time with. That's why I don't want to show you the whole border. This was not printed on grain. So I kept toying with it. Do I just go ahead and cut it off grain to get this border to go all the way around and match up? Or do I just cut it on grain? And so I cut it on grain because it's just much better at sewing. I didn't want all of my sides to start warpling. So you can see, I don't know if I can pull it over, but this, oh, I can't really say, but this border over here, let me see if I turn it just a little bit this way. There we go. The border over here, it doesn't match up in the corners. And it's okay. I'm not putting it in a show. It's just to cuddle with. But it is an unfinished object because I still have to finish the hand quilting. And maybe I'll do that on Christmas. Sitting around with the family, we're waiting, we're excited about the release of Wonder Woman. So we're all going to be doing that. So I did machine piece it, and then I machine quilted all in the ditch around a lot of this. And then I also followed the motif on the border. I followed around this and up and around. So now I'm going back, and I've been starting hand quilting it with traditional hand quilting with the quilting thread. And I quilt in a hoop. So this is one of my smaller hoops. I have big hoops. I have one that's 22 inches. So I hand quilt in hoop. So I thought I'd show you so it'd be easier to see some of the motifs. So in the bigger ones, like right here, I know it's hard to see, but I'm doing a tree quilting design. So I thought I'd show it to you this way. So this is what the design is in there. So really fun. It's a continuous line, so you could do it on machine. I'm not doing that on machine. And then in the smaller, in the squares here, I started doing one of these, and I think they're all about half done. So I have about 6 more of the big ones and about 6 more of the smaller ones, and then I'm done. I gotta finish it. So I had started with this design, and I really like it because of the plug. I thought it's really cool, but it's a lot of work. I want to get this done. So I think I'm going to switch it up to this one. So the last 6 are going to get this. I'll still do the tree, but I think the last 6 are going to get that other one. Just get it done. So that's all I have for today. I hope everyone is doing well, and that you're safe, and that if you can be with a small unit of family, that you're able to, and you have a joyous holiday otherwise. So everybody take care. It's different this year, but there's next year. Bye everybody. Mele Kalikimaka.